Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bill Shipp, and I'm with LoveTheMainline.com. Thank you for joining us today. I'm also a mortgage lender with WSFS Mortgage, and I'm here with my good friends John and Andrea from BlackLabel Luxury Real Estate here in the main line. Welcome, guys.
Well, thanks for inviting us. Yeah,
absolutely. It's great to see you both, and thank you all for joining us today. We're at one of your properties now, and you specialize in luxury mainline properties, amongst other things. Tell us a little bit about BlackLabel TCS Real Estate and your team and what your principles are.
Well, we're very proud of what we're doing with BlackLabel Luxury. It's more of a boutique brand with luxury. We don't take every listing. We don't take a listing for listing. We take it to sell. If we really think a property has that certain BlackLabel appeal, we're gonna sell it. Now, it was a vision. I thought of that a few years ago. I'm not going to make a long story here, but it came to fruition. The one thing that I lacked was a true partner that knew mainline inside and out. And Andrea was the one I waited for. I waited a year and a half to get Andrea, so because you always have to surround yourself smarter than yourself in business. I do believe that's some of the things I've learned in the television industry. But so I reached out to Andrea, and we had this vision of BlackLabel, and it has taken off really over the past couple of years. 60 million sales last year in 2019, which is not bad for just startup launching in.
Yeah.
And I waited for Andrea.
That's fantastic, and congratulations on your successes, really.
Yeah.
So tell us about the mainline. What should people know about the mainline real estate market right now? What are the conditions?
It's hot.
Yeah.
We are seeing almost over 100% uptick in activity from people leaving cities, Philadelphia, New York, other urban areas, people that are moving out. So we've been renting for a while, wanting more space, wanting more schools, outdoor space, proximity still to urban areas.
Yeah, I think we've noticed, Andrea and I've noticed with the big change, with COVID, and people's mindsets have really changed. The bigger estates are back vogue again, the bigger the property, people want space, so it's been a complete shift. The cities have taken, we've noticed, pretty big hit. A big hit. The suburbs are really, 164% uptick in comparison of the suburbs to the cities. And the main line is on fire, and I think people now are discovering the main line. They never knew about it before. New Yorkers, we noticed, right, Andrea?
A lot of New Yorkers coming in, which we will gladly welcome them here with open arms. Our prices are, much lower to comparable areas like Scarsdale or Bronxville or Greenwich. We're a lot cheaper, better schools, better tax bases. You get a lot more for your money. And you're still an hour and a half to Manhattan. You're 20, where we're standing right now, you're about 20 minutes to Center City.
Right.
It's the best of both worlds.
Right, and the educational systems are, the tops in America. So when you come to the main line, just think of it, in New York City, you have a suburb of stars like New York City, you go to the Hamptons, right? So think of an exclusive suburb in New York if you're coming from there, and that's the main line, but at a much lower entry price. That includes taxes. So it's on fire. People, what we notice, Bill, is that they're coming in to the main line. They're staying for 3 days in their home and commuting 2 days to New York, so that has been a fact.
Fantastic. Thank you for sharing that valuable information with us. So if someone's interested in moving to the main line and learning more about it, where should they start?
Info at BlackLabelKW.com.
That's exactly right.
BlackLabelKW.com. I mean, we lived on the main line. I've lived on the main line. Andrea's lived on the main line for many years. We know the main line. I've been here from the television world. I came down from New York in 1990, so I'm an old man, but I know the ins and outs of real estate. And, we have a lot of fun with it, and our clients, like here, are our friends. So we're very proud of those relationships as well. We just don't do a deal and say adios. We actually, we care.
That's terrific.
We're repositioning properties too. So this particular property we repositioned to the marketplace, made a ton of tweaks from the two other top firms, and they couldn't be happier with the level of service that we've been providing. Just all of our marketing, the exposure that we give our listeners, very hands-on. We do all of our own staging, design, website building, drones, photography, you name it, we do it.
Full in-house. And even our clients in here, like, they love the main line. Do people know just how great the main line is? I said, no, I think they're beginning to notice that more and more, because really the main liners know the main line, but people outside that, you say the main line, they'll say the main line. So it's getting on the map in a much bigger way, and the reason why this shift is because the positive aspect for the main line in real estate here has been the very damaging pandemic. However, there's always something positive, something negative, and that positive is right here in the suburbs and on the main line.
Oh, that's great. That's great. And I love following your listings on the internet and your activity. So it's fantastic. I'm really happy for you both.
Yeah, it's a great listing.
Yeah, that is fantastic. So if somebody's considering selling their home right now, what should they be thinking of? What's the market like for them? I mean, how is it different between buyers and sellers right now?
Definitely a seller's market. For the buyers, buyers still have a lot of things that they want for their checklist. So it's not just about listing the property, it's about positioning it, making sure that, the house shows in its best light, that, it doesn't need a ton of work, it's been decluttered, it's been staged, it's been freshened up. You want to make it as turnkey as possible.
And here's the big plus here. If you're a buyer, okay, record low interest rates.
Yes,
that's
right. All right, so some of the cash buyers we advise, no, split it in half. Go 50-50, because you're going to get maybe, you may get under 3% as it stands now on this date.
Free money.
So you're free money. You're leaving money on the table if it's all cash. So that's a big plus. So the historically low interest rates are a big plus for the buyers coming in with a limited inventory.
That's fantastic. Thank you for sharing both of that piece of information. Hi everyone, welcome back to LoveTheMainline.com. I'm here again with John and Andrea with BlackLabel Luxury Real Estate. We're featuring one of John and Andrea's properties right now. Andrea, please tell us a little bit about the property we're at and where it's located and more information about it.
So we are at 733 North Springmill Road in Villanova, Lower Merion Township, Pennsylvania. This is arguably one of the nicest houses on the entire main line. Most people who have driven down Springmill Road have noticed this house. It's everyone's favorite home. Custom built. It's our trophy listing right now. And it's ready for the next buyer.
Yeah, it's an architectural masterpiece. It's kind of a blend of old charm with new modern technology and look inside. It's absolutely phenomenal. 4.5 acres of just pristine, manicured grounds. It's really your own private resort. When you just go through this home or go through the property, you're just transformed into some other, land. It's a vacation.
Got everything. Pool, 8-car garage. We've got a golf simulation room, media room. Every bedroom has its own ensuite. I mean, the rooms are just really gracious. It's turnkey condition.
And the rooms each have their kind of own mood to it. They're really well done and tastefully done. They Bissinger, the architect designer, they were painstaking design on this. When you see just the fine quality of this home, when you do take a tour, if you're one of the lucky ones that are able to, coming up for this, to get this,
awesome.
We'll take you on a private tour.
Fantastic. Why don't we go see the property?
Let's go see it.
All right, we'll see you later.
All right. You don't get many estates such as this one that's turnkey that you can walk into it. It's 4.5 acres of just incredible space. It's your own private resort at this location. This is a true gem of Villanova, of the Golden Mile. This house, hands down, the best home you can ever find in Villanova.
Here we have an amazing pool setting area complete with a pool house. This is, something that you would find in Europe, the Hamptons. When you're here, you feel like you're somewhere else.
It's like your own private resort, a Four Seasons feel in the back here. I mean, your entertainment. We threw a nice soiree here the other day, pre-COVID, so you keep that in mind. And then it's just an amazing, amazing place, kind of an oasis in your back part of the property here. And all this, the 4.5 acres, it's an unbelievable home.
Pool house, kitchenette area.
You may be asking, all right, guys, how much are you asking for this little gem? We say if you ask, you don't have enough money.
You have to ask.
But if you want, somewhere around 10 million. All right, somewhere around that number. Come around that number. Somewhere around that number. Maybe a little north of that number. And we can make that happen for you. You got to want, not ask. But we will give you a private tour, Andrea and myself. And if you really have an interested client, buyer, we would love to introduce them to this property because it is one of
The best.
because you're in the backyard here. You don't hear a darn thing. Peace, tranquility,
Clean air.
clean air, zen. And look, this is the backyard of your domain, your property.
Tons of outdoor entertaining space, multiple patios. It's an entertainer's delight.
And the flow inside is really easy. I think we have a little bit over 10,000, 12,000 square feet. You have everything. I mean, this is paradise. I mean, this is the time to, find something of this beauty, this magnitude. Years in transforming this. Again, with Bissinger was the architect, and along with their wife, put a lot into it. So it's their home, their dream home. But things change and people move on. It could be your dream home. Just give Black Label a little ring. Dial. Sell.
So, John and Andrea, how might people get a hold of you?
Info at BlackLabelKW.com.
Yeah, John and Andrea, we're partners. We have two other partners, Bolaris here in Van Aller, and we have a top 10 producing team. So we have a great team. You can't win with just yourself. You got to win with a team. We have a great team. And the best way is just reach out to us. Bolaris at BlackLabelKW.com, Andrea at BlackLabelKW.com. Go to our website. You'll see our information there, BlackLabelKW.com. And you can find us there, and you can find our properties there as well.
Thank you both so much for that impressive information. And thank you all for joining us today. My name is Bill Shipp, and I'm with LoveTheMainline.com, WSFS Mortgage here in the greater Mainline area. You can reach me at 610-324-1050 and william.shipp at WSFSmortgage.com. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.